You're all here for exposure on a YouTube channel, and in return, you're gonna give your opinions. That's an arrangement. You go into a store, you give them money in return for the product. That's an arrangement, right? So the word arrangement is not a bad word. Looking at a man and saying he is high status enough and adds enough to my life and looks after me enough for me to tolerate him occasionally doing some dumb shit with a hoe he doesn't care about is not an arrangement in a negative way. That's just common sense.
It's compromise.
That's common sense. It's compromise, right? And it's also reality.
Baby,
The most unhappy females on the planet, the biggest hoes on this earth, are girls who are out there saying, I'm going to get myself the best man in the world and he's going to be loyal. And all they do is end up getting with the fucking best man they can get who cheats. And then they get another guy, the best man they can get who cheats. And then they get through 20 of them. And then they just say, fuck it. And then they're like, her. Oh, now I'm a hoe. Well done. You win. Congratulations. Congratulations. You could no, but this is her own words. I'm not insulting the girl. It's her own words. All right? It's her own words. I'm not insulting her. I'll say it again as soon as she gets back here.
Can I say something?
Of course you can.
Okay, Andrew.
I know everyone's going to hate me for saying this. I guess I'm just different. I'm not from Florida, but I'm just so confused at why this lifestyle is like the goal for people. What about becoming a millionaire yourself? I'm just so confused at why the women is like dependent on a man or like going after the money. Work for it yourself. When you put in work for something, then you will run into the person that you are meant for who has that money, but you can't sit here and be broke or not have a career or not have a job or not have an income and expect for a man to take care of you and not cheat. When it comes to cheating, you can be a man and not a boy and actually tell me what you're going to do beforehand. And that's a lot better than you going to stick your dick in someone random and not telling me. And then me going to the doctor and having fucking disease or something. I just don't know. It's just
so an open relationship.
A new age thing or something.
Right.
But
Yeah,
that's not.
let Bianca go. Go ahead.
Listen, a lot of women nowadays are lazy. They want their man to
This generation sucks.
Yes,
That's
they
true.
want their man to take care of them. Their goal is not to be successful themselves. Their goal is to have their man be successful to take care of them.
The goal is to be a housewife.
Yeah, I'm
So
good
is
on
that
Do nothing.
this generation
I am
thing,
so
or is
good on
that a
that.
classic thing? Because back in the day, stay-at-home mom, women didn't have jobs, women
No.
didn't work.
No.
So it's
I'm sure
very
that always
traditional, right?
existed. I'm sure that always existed, but right now it's a little bit more common.
So we're
People
just
are on
reverting
social
back.
media right now. Women are able to take advantage of the way that they look and stuff and make their money off of men that want to look at them like that. Yeah, I don't know.
I'll answer it succinctly. Here's the thing. That sounds good on paper, and that sounds fantastic. Be independent, get your own money, be a strong, independent woman, or whatever.
But I'm a lot
But you
happier.
hate women that do that, don't you?
Can I finish my point, please?
Yeah, sure. Enlighten me.
So, and I'm speaking with her. Like, that's great. You can get your own money and everything, but the thing is that as you earn more money as a woman, your potential mates go down with it. As a woman makes more money, doors close. As a man makes more money, doors open.
It depends.
So-
It depends if you find a partner that you're going to build with, because if
That's
money,
the only thing I'll ever
let
do.
me just
I gotta be so
let me
close.
just be honest about this. Like that whole build together and et cetera, et cetera. Women don't build, man. They move in. We could sit here and say this bullshit about women sit there and they're going to build or whatever. Women 9 out of 10 times want a guy that's pre-assembled. Will they take a chance on a guy that has potential? Yeah, that's possible. But if you give a woman her own devices, she's going to want a guy that comes pre-assembled, especially if she's assembled. That's the main key.
Yeah.
If she's assembled and she makes a certain amount of money, she's not going to take a chance on a guy that earns significantly less than her. So you can say that, but that's the truth.
Yeah, that's true.
So why hasn't any woman?
Can you please let me finish?
Please enlighten us.
Yeah, like I mean, is there an issue? Because when I'm making a point, you interrupt, and then you're not listening to what people are saying.
I wasn't interrupting. I was just, it's you're looking for conversation. I was just trying to.
I was speaking with her to answer her question, and then you can definitely chime in after I'm
just
finished.
her? I thought we were all here, but okay.
Well, you weren't listening and paying attention before, so that's why
Okay,
you
it's
don't know.
one at a time, Kay. One at a time.
It's one at a time.
Yeah, he speaks. He speaks. She speaks.
And then you'll
one
be
at a
able
time.
to say your point. You know what I'm saying? I've asked other people to stop interrupting you as well. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so like what I'm saying is that as a woman makes more money, she just doesn't have the same amount of options as a man that makes money. If a dude makes a lot of money and he has status, he's going to pick a young baddie. He's not going to necessarily go for a woman that's his age, his caliber, and his financial success. That sounds great on paper, but it just doesn't operate that way. When men have status and money, they deal with more attractive women, and we don't care about a woman's status, but you do. So you are locked in to your socioeconomic equals essentially with men, but those guys don't necessarily want you.
Yeah, that's fine, but I would
that's
never
the problem.
jeopardize what I've worked all my life for a man to take care of me. That
But
would
that-
never.
And that's fine.
That's
That's
no, no, no.
That's
That's a
great for you,
different.
but I mean, that's just
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
a
I'm saying. I'm different, but I'm
That's
just
a
saying it don't
different
make sense to
mentality.
me.
Why would I work my
I was
ass
gonna
off?
lick
Why
it.
would I work so many hours? Why would I study for so long when I can have a man just paying for my bills just because
But
I
then what's
look
going to happen when he
nice?
wants to leave you though? Then you're going to be crying.
But women don't
going
think
back to your mom's
women don't
house
think
on
like
sugar
that.
daddy's sites looking
Man-
for
man-
They
sugar
find
daddies,
another man.
having sex for
Well,
no
men-
fucking reason.
ladies, men get punished when they divorce you and they have a significant amount of money. There's a reason why the term cheaper to
Yeah.
keeper exists. Guys don't divorce. Women initiate divorce.
Yep.
We got Rollo Tomasi in here that could break down all the stats on that. But women initiate divorce. Did you have something, Kay?
Oh, sorry. We're back on me now.
Yeah. Can you please stop being disrespectful for the podcast,
I
making these weird faces and
I
stuff?
wasn't
Like,
mean to swear. I just like listen. I just feel like a lot of your perspective
Sure.
is very short-minded in regards
How
to the
so?
fact that I mean, first of all, you utilize, and I'm not the first one to bring this to attention. You're the first one to utilize a sugar daddy website
mhm.
to quote unquote troll young women to come on your website or your podcast
My
so that you
website, okay.
can whatever it is you do to them, I don't know if it's manipulation or degrade, whatever it is you get a kick off of, that's fine.
Okay.
So I just don't understand why you would feel the need to feel so high and mighty over someone where 99% of women that you actually troll on make way more money than you.
Really?
Like
Really?
way more money than you.
Okay.
Not Fresh. Fresh makes a lot more money than you. That's very apparent.
Actually,
No. But and y'all can
We make the-
whatever
we
you
make
need to
the
do
same
to each
amount of money,
other,
basically.
but it's very apparent who makes more money or who has more connections or who's more whatever. So my thing,
no.
No. Let her finish. I'm still waiting for you to make a point here instead of making personal attacks, but continue
I
on.
don't make it personal. My thing is I don't understand why you feel the need to personally attack women who utilize men to upgrade their lifestyles
I
and
don't think
enhance.
When did I attack?
We don't
women?
attack you
And
at all.
I've been. I'm not saying you or by any means, but I've felt and I've seen personal attacks on women
Okay.
that have been, degraded for a certain perspective or lifestyle that they portray because you don't necessarily agree with it. And you've personally said to me on multiple occasions that you think women who make their own money or who have their own thing going for them are completely useless to you because you want to be the dominant. You want to be the man that provides and you want to be this like whatever it is you call yourself. And so without providing financial assistance or anything else to women, this is what the